I've learned many lessons. Count on all your blessings. Make a good impression, no way.
Hey guys, and welcome to TimewithTemi, where every week you get to spend a little bit of time with me in the weirdness that is my brain. I took a quick 2-week hiatus because I was completely unproductive and demotivated with things that I needed to film, because I have like a big thing that I want to film that I want to get out by the end of the month. Obviously it's going to be another visual and another lookbook, so if you haven't seen any of those and you don't know what it is that you're getting in for, which is absolute and complete artistry, then I'll have a link somewhere up here that will have a link to some of my most recent visuals and my most favorite visuals that I've done. I'm really proud of them, so like watch them or something, I don't know. Welcome back. I haven't done like a sit down talk to a camera video in a really long time, but I'm at a certain stage in my life where I think it's kind of important for me to discuss these things, not just for me but for the people watching who are in similar positions. And just so like, I mean, we're all in this race together. Let's all help each other out so that we can live like harmonious and happy lives. So as you know, I recently graduated in July. So I've been living at home from like mid-July, August, September, October. So like 3.5 months, like I've been fully moved in back at home. And let's just say, I was hoodwinked, I was bamboozled, and I was lied to. But no, I feel like this is the one aspect that I wasn't exposed to, that no one really explicitly told me what that was gonna be like. As you can see by the title of this video, this is about life after uni, adjusting to living back at home. And an adjustment it is, to say the least. I want to touch on 2 topics. The first being independence, and the second being living at home as an adult. So when you go to uni, obviously you get a modicum of independence that you're not really used to before, because especially like growing up in an African household, like there's definitely a certain level of independence that I just suddenly got thrown into. And going to uni for me was really the first time I was properly like away from home, besides when I went on holiday like after A-levels. Other than that, like I was never really away from home. So being like adjusting myself to the fact that I don't have to like text my dad where I am every second of the day until he learned how to use Find My Friends, and not having to like if my room's messy, no one has to deal with that besides me. Like I can clean my room in my own time and do it whenever I want, whenever I deem it fit for me to do those things. And like because of like how my house is anyway, like it's like a well-oiled machine. We're like an army base, we're like like a navy ship. Like my parents like things done in a certain way, in a certain manner, in a certain amount of time, and having to come back home to that. Obviously you guys know that I'm a Christian. I have videos about my Christianity and about my faith, and I was really struggling in the first like few weeks of being at home. I was really struggling at how I can like live at home and still be the person that I've grown into as I've gone to uni. So I started to read these Bible plans, and a big problem for me is I have a big mouth and I like to talk a lot, and sometimes I don't know how to behave, so my mouth will just open and I say like the first thing that comes to my mind. And obviously when you're at uni, I don't have to answer to my dad with me saying that stuff, but when something inside me thought I could open my mouth at home and just sort of like speak my mind this, that way, and the third, we had to reevaluate that, because remember who your parents are, remember how you grew up, like let's try to not move mad. That took a lot out of me. Like I'm breathing heavy because I'm triggered. I started to read these Bible plans about how to live at home as an adult, how to control your anger, how to like control your tongue and how you speak. So for me as a Christian, I think that's the best thing that I can tell you guys that I've been doing right now. I'm the one who needs to fix up, because I'm now back in their house and I need to learn how to adjust to that, which is all this like I have to learn how to adjust to being back at home. And that's something I have to deal with, and that's something to a certain extent I have to learn from. However, I also think it's definitely like a two-way street, and that both parties can definitely learn from each other. If like, obviously if I can continue to like grow and progress and like better myself and learn how to control my tongue and how I speak and how like I act when I'm at home and you realise you're in your parents' house, then both parties can grow, and then that can be like better, which I think really then interlinks with the whole idea of like independence and living at home as an adult. Because I was so used to this level of independence, like I would walk to my friend's house at like 12 o'clock and then I walk back at like 2 o'clock in the morning when like the street lights had gone off, and I thought it was okay, like I thought I was safe, everything was good. My dad wants me in the house by 10 o'clock and I don't know if I want to do that one. I want to go to the club. As like an older person who's growing up and like safe to say I'm no longer a child, I guess I have to think about how my parents feel when I want to be staying out until stupid o'clock and then I want to enter the house at stupid o'clock. Like, but anyways, that is all that I have for you guys today. Make sure you give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the content that I'm making. Share it with all of your friends so we can grow this family. Let's beat them algorithms. Subscribe, comment if you're feeling what I'm feeling. Comment to help, comment to share any advice you have for other people that might be going through this. But just let's all share the secrets. I enjoyed the time I got to spend with you. I hope you enjoyed the time you got to spend with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.